Yeah, turn the lights down, turn the bass up. This is sweat drip energy. This is grind time therapy. This is heavy hustle. Let's move. Love, wake up with a mission in the center of my chest. Pressure in my heartbeat, power in my breath. Never took shortcuts, never took rest. Every single setback turned into a flex. I got fire in my stride, steel in my stare. Haters throw noise, I don't even care. I'm built for the climb, I'm built for the wear. Everything I earned came from staying aware. I'm pacing the room like a lion unchained. Mind locked in, every muscle inflamed. This grind ain't luck, it ain't prearranged. It's sweat, it's scars, it's a beast unrestrained. I break limits like glass under heavy impact. Step into the zone, no way to step back. I'm the type to rebuild when the world attacks. Turn a bruise into strength, turn a loss into attack. Energy rising, pulse getting loud. I'm not here to fit in, I'm built to stand out. Grinding so hard, they start asking how. But hustle never talks, it performs and bows. It's the heavy hustle anthem. Shake the ground when it drops, every beat like a heartbeat, pushing me to the top. When the struggle gets louder, I just tighten my locks. I'm unstoppable, unbreakable, no limit, no stop. Heavy hustle, heavy hustle, heavy hustle, hey. Power in my veins, mind sharp like a muscle. Charging through the pressure like I'm breaking through a tunnel. Loud attitude, big energy, welcome to the rumble. I run through doubt like a storm with an engine. Every second productive, every plan with intention. I'm the grind definition, the push, the extension, the reason, the weak. Learn the power of attention. I've been down before, now I rise like a wave. Focused on the craft, fearless and brave. Every scar that I carry ain't something I save. It's a medal of the warpath, carved and engraved. I do reps like I'm stacking new chapters of me. Building strength, building grit, building identity. Every burn, every shake, just a taste of the free. Cause discipline is the currency that builds legacy. I don't chase validation, I chase elevation. Step by step, I'm a walking transformation. My hustle ain't noise, it's a full vibration. Shaking the world with my dedication. Fear gets quiet when the confidence speak. Courage gets loud when the mindset peaks. I train my ambition 7 days a week. My drive so strong, it refuses to be weak. So I march forward heavy, no excuses allowed. With a voice in my head saying stand up proud. This hustle ain't soft, this hustle is loud. This sweat in my palms and my dreams unbound. It's the heavy hustle anthem. Shake the ground when it drops, every beat like a heartbeat, pushing me to the top. When the struggle gets louder, I just tighten my locks. I'm unstoppable, breakable, no limit, no stop. Yeah, it's the hustle, heavy hustle, heavy hustle. Power in my veins, mind sharp like a muscle. Charging through the pressure like I'm breaking through a tunnel. Loud attitude, big energy, welcome to the rumble. No shortcuts, no breaks, no fear, no fake. I build myself piece by piece, never let myself shake. Every push, every pull, every move that I make, a reminder that success is a habit I wake. Yeah, I grind through the noise, I grind through the ache. I'm the storm you can't stop, I'm the path you can't take. When I rise from the bottom, the whole ground will quake. This hustle ain't borrowed, this hustle I make. Yeah. Stepping in the zone with a mindset vicious. Work ethic, cold results ambitious. Every goal I touch ends up delicious. My hunger for more gets dangerously relentless. People talk big, but I move in action. While they seeking applause, I'm building traction. I don't chase trends, I chase satisfaction. I lift heavy dreams with perfect form and passion. I don't fold under pressure, I grip it like steel. Push weight in my soul and strength I reveal. The grind ain't glamorous, the grind ain't ideal, but it shapes the kind of warrior the world can't feel. I stay locked in motion, no time for distraction. Every hour counts, precision, subtraction. Cut the excuses, multiply the reaction. Hustle is the formula, discipline the fraction. I'm the architect of ambition, the blueprint of grit. I design my future rep by rep, bit by bit. Some call it intense, some call it legit, but everything I am is the result of commitment. No fear in my chest, just a flame uncontained. I evolve every moment, every loss reclaim. I walk heavy footprints, no shadow can stain. My hustle is a kingdom, I personally entertain. It's the heavy hustle anthem. Shake the ground when it drops, every beat like a heartbeat, pushing me to the top. When the struggle gets louder, I just tighten my locks. I'm unstoppable, unbreakable, no limit, no stop. Yeah, it's that hustle, heavy hustle, heavy hustle. Power in my veins, mind sharp like a muscle. Charging through the pressure like I'm breaking through a tunnel. Loud attitude, big energy, welcome to the rumble. I stepped in the zone with my chest on fire. Heartbeat loud like a kick drum choir. Mind locked in with a razor wire wire. Every rep I choose builds the person I admire. I ain't here for comfort, I'm here for the burn. For the grind and shakes, for the lessons you earn. We can try to whisper, I let it crash and churn. Cause every can I kill gives power in return. I got pressure on my shoulders like a weighted world. Still I rise unbroken, edges uncurled. Every setback forced me sharpened and swirled. I turn pain into armor, ambition unfurled. I walk with a drive that refuses to bend. Eyes locked forward, nothing left to defend. Hustle ain't a phase dream, but I never fold. My story ain't lucky, my story ain't sold. It's written in reps, iron and cold. I push past limits that others avoid. Stand tall in storms, most people get destroyed through pain, through strain, through chaos deployed. I bleed weakness out till it's fully void. This that bleed the weakness out. Turn the grind up, drown the doubt. Push so hard till the strength breaks out. Power in my veins when the bass shouts. Yeah, this that bleed it out sound. Heavy hustle pumping, shaking the ground. When the pressure hits, I never slow down. I rise, I roar, I wear the crown. Every morning starts with a war in my head, but I wake up swinging till the fear drops dead. Every mile that I run, every tear that I shed turns into the fuel that keeps me ahead. I ain't chasing applause, I'm chasing progression. Every bruise on my skin is a part of my lesson. Call it obsession, call it aggression. I call it discipline and raw expression. I grip heavy weight like I'm gripping my fate. Push to the pain, starts to narrate. Strength ain't given, strength you create. Brick by brick you elevate. I tear my limits like fabric worn. Break old habits, rebuild, reborn. We can try shadows, but I stay sworn to grow stronger every night and morn. I don't take breaks when the world wants to drag. I don't slow down when my energy lags. I tighten my laces, adjust my bag, then sprint forward, leaving fear to lag. This grind ain't pretty, it's raw and real. It's blistered hands on the steering wheel. It's gritted teeth through every ordeal. It's the part of life that teaches you still. No shortcuts, no fear of my sound. I lift, I push, I rise, I'm bound. Weakness dies off when strength is crowned, and I bury excuses 6 feet underground. Breathe the weakness out, turn the grind up, drown the doubt. Push so hard till the strength breaks out. Power in my veins when the bass shouts. Yeah, this that bleed it out sound. Heavy hustle pumping, shaking the ground. When the pressure hits, I never slow down. I rise, I roar, I wear the crown. Weakness tries to stay. I push it away, doubt tries to talk. I silence the sway, pain tries to break me. I say not today, strength isn't luck. It's carved this way. Bleed it out, every fear, every ounce of doubt. Push it, crush it, throw it out. This is the grind I never reroute. I've been underestimated, underrated, ignored. But that just lit the fire I store. Now every day feels like selling the score against the old me that was scared before. Pull it closer, push till my pulse hits like a roller coaster. Mindset sharp like a new age soldier. I rise with purpose, colder and bolder. Pressure was my friend, now fear is my fuel. Struggle is the teacher and I follow the rule. Hustle is the kingdom where champions rule. And weakness is banned like a broken tool. I've seen people quit when the climb gets steep. Seen people fold when the price gets deep. But I learned early that strength you keep comes from battles you fight when others sleep. I don't make excuses, I make results. Stack victories like voltage jolts. Every effort I give, nobody consults. I build myself through my own revolts. I'm a storm with a heartbeat, a force and train. And a mind with fire, a soul unchained. And when the world gets heavy, I keep sustaining. I grow in the pain while others start complaining. Every rep is a promise I never betray. Every sweat drop ink on the goals I portray. I don't lose myself, I find my way by bleeding weakness out every single day. This that bleed the weakness out. Turn the ground to drown the doubt. Push so hard till the strength breaks out. Power in my veins when the bass shouts. Yeah, this that bleed it out sound. Heavy hustle pumping, shaking the ground. When the pressure hits, I never slow down. I rise, I roar, I wear the crown. This that bleed the weakness out. Let's work. I came up for nothing but a stubborn heartbeat. Bare floors, cold nights, no retreat. Every inch of strength you see on me. From my battles I fought with my own 2 feet. No handouts here, no shortcuts taken. I've been my mindset unshakable, unbreaking. People talk loud till the pressure awakens. Then suddenly the confidence starts breaking. But me, I'm solid grin and zero fear in my chest. Every rep I touch is like a personal test. Every mile I run, every weight I press is another victory running through my flesh. That ain't copy success, I crafted my own. Piece by piece from skin to bone. My hustle ain't rented, my power ain't loan. This is the empire I personally hone. It's early mornings, late nights, long fights, tight bites. Staying locked in through all the heights. Even when my heartbeat hits red lights. Nothing came easy, but everything stayed worth. I grew stronger every setback, rebirth. Brag about my grind, I shovel with work. I don't talk about winning, I make the earth jerk. This is built, not borrowed. Strength I craft and nothing borrowed. I bleed ambition till there's no sorrow. Push so hard like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, this that build up sound, built from ground sound. Step by step I am down. Hold my ground, I'm a grind, I shut it down. Down, hold my ground, I'm a grind, I shut it down. Down, hold my ground, I'm a grind, I shut it down. Down,
every failure I face. Sharpen my tools, I build discipline. Colder than pools in the mindset, tougher than reinforced jewels. I'm the type who shows up when the room gets tough, when the weight gets heavy, when the pace gets rough. I don't flinch when the path is unforgiving or rough. I tighten my laces and say good enough. My grind's not bought from a store on the street. It's made from sweat falling under my feet. Every ounce of progress, every personal feat came from refusing to quit, with refusing defeat. People want easy, but easy ain't real. Easy don't push, easy don't build. Strength come from pressure and solid steel, not from comfort. That comfort's what you feel. Yeah, I've been knocked down more times than I say, but each time I rose in a deadlier way. I learned to hustle don't work if you delay. You have to show up ready every damn day. I built my fire from the coldest nights, built my might from the hardest fights. You can see my story in the way I ignite, in the way I move like I live dynamite. Everything I am, earn. Everything I do, earn. Everything that's mine, earn. Built not handed out, wish not concerned. This is built, not borrowed. Strength I crafted, nothing borrow, nothing borrow. I bleed ambition till there's no sorrow. Push, hope, push so hard like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, this that build up sound, built from ground sound. Step by step, I pound down, down. On my ground, I shut it down, down, down. On my ground, I shut it down, down, down. On my ground, I shut it down, 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 down. No shortcuts, no excuses, no limits, no losing. Every rep is a brick in the life I construct. Every failure's a lesson that toughened me up. Everything I ain't came from calling my bluff, from proving to myself that I'm more than enough. Built, not borrow, strength, not follow. When the pressure hits, I swallow. Push the grind to a brand new throttle. Y'all want truth? Here it is. Nothing in life ever came with a bow. No magic switch, no overnight glow. Just daily discipline, building slow. Just sweating my eyes and fire from my core. Just pushing myself more than before. Just showing up even when I'm sore. Just turning weakness into something hardcore. I didn't wait for motivation like a punchline joke. I better myself every time I broke. I stitched my wheel with every stroke till my drive got thick like hardened dope. I'm the blueprint, the consistency, the proof of grinding relentlessly. I don't wish I trained intensively. That's why my results hit offensively. People ask me how I stay so strong. The truth is I stay stubborn this long. I refuse to bend when things go wrong. I make my struggle fuel my song. Everything I do screams loyalty to grind. Every step I take redefines my mind. Every scar I carry is a sign I refine. Out of borrow strength, I build my kind. You can feel my presence when I walk in the room. The confidence hits heavy like a sonic boom. I didn't rent this hustle, look consume. I better myself from roots to bloom. This is built, not borrowed. Strength I crafted, nothing borrowed, nothing borrowed. I lead ambition till there's no sorrow. Push so hard like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, this that build up sound, built from ground sound. Step by step, I just down, down. On my ground, I shut it down, down, down. On my ground, I shut it down, down, down. On my ground, I shut it down, 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 down.
Let's begin. I walk in the room with a fire, my stride, breath steady, heart loud, eyes open wide. Every dream I chase ain't something I hide. I grip it with force like it's do or die tide. I've been down before, but I learned to rise. Put ambition in my chest, truth in my eyes. No excuses, survive when discipline applies. Weakness melts away when my focus crystallizes. I don't follow trends, I build my lane. Heavy bar loaded with sweat and strain. If I fall, I get up and try it again. The grind is a storm flowing through my veins. Pressure on my shoulders, I carry that load. Strength in my soul, it never corrodes. Every win I got, I personally sold. No shortcut, no handout, everything I owed. I don't back down when the weight stacks high. Tighten my stance, let my doubts all die. Every struggle I beat is a reason why I rise like thunder, striking the sky. This journey ain't soft, it's claw and grit. It's the part of life most people quit, but I thrive in the fire where the rest don't fit. I'm built for the grind, built legit. Look, this that legendary grind, say. Turn the pressure up, break the sweat. Every obstacle I intercept. No fear, no limits, no regret. Yeah, this that legendary grind, legendary mind. Push so hard, I leave weakness behind. Ride soul like the world rewinds. This is my moment, fully designed. I wake up with hunger dripping through my brain. A mindset sharp like a steel cut chain. I don't wait for motivation, I train. Turn discipline into my life's campaign. Every rep I push tells a part of my story. A tale of pain transformed into glory. Nothing borrowed, nothing temporary. Strength I build stays mandatory. I hit the gym floor like a storm unhinged. Push till I break, push till I cringe. Pressure builds muscle on every hinge. Weakness fades out like it's getting infringed. People People talk big, but rarely deliver. Their grind goes cold while mine gets bigger. I move with precision, sharp like a sliver. Energy loud like a wild river. My mindset is lethal when I snap in place. Eyes locked in with a killer's pace. I treat every challenge like a personal chase. Beat it, bury it, leave no trace. I build new levels when they say stop. Turn uphill climbs into non-stop pops. My progress hits hard like a rooftop drop. No stall, no pause, no need to swap. This grind set's rare. Most folks can't handle the weight I bear. But I walk with power in my glare because I earned every scar I wear. This that legendary grind set. Turn the pressure up, break the sweat. Every obstacle I intercept. No fear, no limits, no regret. Yeah, this that legendary grind, legendary mind. Push so hard, I leave weakness behind. Ride so loud, the world rewinds. This is my moment, fully designed. No shortcuts, no cheating fate, no waiting around, no playing safe. You build your name with the choices you make. You build your strength with the risks you take. You rise through storms that try to break. You carve your path awake. This is the grind, this is the mindset. This is the rise of a legend in progress. Legendary. Ride is my rise of a legend in progress. Legendary. Legendary. I move like a beast when the beat turns violent. Training in silence, results get vibrant. Sweat hits the floor with a war-like climate. Every failure I face now fuels my triumph. I don't need applause or fake validation. I build myself with pure dedication. While others look for quick elevation, I grind through every damn situation. Pain is a teacher, pressure's a guide. I let both carve strength inside. When the grind gets rough, I never divide. I double my pace and widen my stride. I'm allergic to excuses, immune to defeat. A force of nature with a relentless beat. I don't quit when the challenge gets concrete. I lift, I push, I repeat. I wear my ambition like a bulletproof vest. Aim my focus and put out to rest. My grind goes harder than the rest. That's why my progress stays obsessed. I carry this fire everywhere I go. I grow in the pain, move through the blow while others stay still. I train and glow. Legendary grind in every echo. I'm not chasing perfection, I'm chasing growth. Not chasing shortcuts, I made an oath to outwork my fears, kill them both and rise with a force the world can't load. This grind is my kingdom, my war, my pride. A place where my strongest battles collide. I walk this path with power amplified. No fear in my heart, no shame to hide. This that legendary grind set. Turn the pressure up, break the sweat. Every obstacle I intercept. No fear, no limits, no regret. Yeah, this that legendary grind, legendary mind. Push so hard, I leave weakness mine. Ride so loud, the world rewinds. This is my moment, fully designed.
Undercover, pressure in my chest, but I don't run or hover. I meet the way head on, one rep after all another. Every push I make teaches strength like a brother. My grind's not random, it's a calculated choice. A solid promise in my inner voice. I tell myself daily, you don't get to avoid. You rise, you fight, or you get destroyed. You feel that burn? Yeah, embrace that flame. Pressure don't break me, as sharp as my aim. Each drop of sweat adds fuel to my name. I don't chase luck, I build my claim. I don't fear the strain, I welcome the pain. I turn each obstacle into major gain. People walk away when the weight gets insane. I tighten my grip and snap that chain. Pressure is the spark that ignites my soul. The force that shapes me, makes me whole. When life hits hard, I don't lose control. I pivot, I rise, I chase my goal. The world throws heat like it wants me to fold, but I've grown too fierce, too sharp, too bold. I've lived through winters and storms untold. Now pressure
pressure's my weapon. A story retold. This is the pressure playbook. Turn the grind up, watch the ground shake. Look, I rise from a struggle like a rough cut rook. Built by pressure, no chance I'm shook. Yeah, this that pressure mode, pressure load. Power rising heavy when my mindset explodes. I don't run, I don't bend, I don't need road. I break through every lockdown road. Pressure is a test, so I study the drill. Push past limits till I break that hill. I don't rely on hype, I train with skill. I let the pressure mold me, reshape my will. People want comfort, but comfort don't build. Comfort don't strengthen, comfort don't instill the fire you need when the world gets real. Pressure's the architect behind every skill. I've been through nights where the doubt got loud, with weakness tried to pull me into its crowd. But I stood firm, shoulders tall and proud, telling myself pressure makes legends, be that now. I treat every challenge like a rep I control. Every moment like a toll for my goals. Pressure don't scare me, it makes me whole. It's the spark that carves diamonds out of coal. I grind when I'm tired, I push when I shake. I show up even when my bones all ache. I stack discipline like a layered earthquake. Pressure breaks the weak, but I don't break. I turn chaos into strength, fear into pace. I sprint past the doubts I used to chase. The pressure playbook ain't a race, it's a life plan built for the brave to embrace. This is the pressure playbook. Turn the grind up, watch the ground shake. Look, I rise from struggle like a rough cut rook. Built by pressure, no chance I'm shook. Yeah, it's that pressure mode, pressure low. Power rising heavy when my mindset explodes. I don't run, I don't bend, I don't own the road. I break through every lockdown road. Pressure builds power, pressure builds form. Pressure lights fires that outshine every storm. When the weight gets heavy, you breathe when your mind gets loud. You lead when the path gets tough. You proceed, pressure breaks the weak, but it feeds the breed. Prepare for the drop. This is where the playbook unlocks. I don't fear pressure, I crave that hit. I stand in the fire till the fear quits. Every rep that burns, I commit. Cause winning ain't luck, it's how you equip. Pressure made me sharper than steel. Taught me how to think, how to move, how to feel. Every setback I turned into a highlight reel. Every breakdown became my battlefield. See, I wasn't built soft, I was forged in force. Every failure I met got flipped off course. Pressure pushed me hard, but I stayed on track. Turned my weakest moments into my comeback. My grind got louder every time I fail. My mindset tougher every time I fail. While others ran when the pressure unveiled, I stared it down and prevailed. This playbook's written in sweat and grind. In the nights I stay locked in my mind. Pressure taught me not to unwind, but tighten my stance when life's unkind. I trained in silence till results got loud. Raised my standards, never lowered them down. Now I walk rooms like I own the ground. Pressure built my roar and it echoes proud. I'm unbreakable, unshakable, fully aligned. Strength in my chest and fire in my mind. Pressure didn't crush, it refined. Pressure made the legend you're about to find. This is the pressure playbook. Turn the grind up, watch the ground shake. Look, I rise from struggle like a rough cut rook. Built by pressure, no chance I'm shook. Yeah, this that pressure mode, pressure load. Power rising heavy when my mindset explodes. I don't run, I don't bend, I don't own the road. I break through every lockdown road.
Turn, I don't wait for a hype, I create my storm. Every move I make shapes my form. When pressure hits cold, I rise up warm. I'm the quiet force breaking every norm. Explosive endurance, that's the code I live by. Push through pain to limits comply. I don't bend, don't drop, don't even try. I rise like sparks shooting through the sky. Energy inside me starts to evolve. Obstacles pop up, watch me solve. Strength ain't something you casually involve. It's the grind that makes your weaknesses dissolve. I train with purpose, train with rage. Train like I'm writing life page by page. Every word cause a war I wage. Every victory earned on this iron stage.
It's that explosive endurance, power in my chest, no interference. Push so hard, the walls feel clearance. I rise, I roar with fierce perseverance. Yeah, just that blow through force, go through course. Built in the struggle like a primal source. Every rep I take hits with brute force. I move like a storm on a lightning course.
I turn exhaustion into raw ambition, Turn every failure into ammunition. Push past limits with tunnel vision. Explosive endurance, my life's edition. People quit early, I stay locked in. Push past the burn to new levels begin. My mind goes fierce when my muscle thin. That's the moment where champions win. I don't chase hype, I chase discipline. A battle inside that I always spin. Strength ain't luck, it's built within. Brick by brick under my skin. Pressure hits hard, but I stay composed. Fuel up my breath, keep my focus in close. When things get tough, I don't get froze. I rise higher than the path I chose. Endurance explodes when the fire gets tight. When my heart keeps pounding in the darkest night. It's the will to continue, the will to fight. When nothing goes perfect, but everything feels right. My drive ain't borrowed, my fuel ain't fake. My grind stays real, no matter the state. Explosive endurance, no fear, no break. I shake the room with every move I make. It's that explosive endurance, power in my chest, no interference. Push so hard, the walls feel clearance. I rise, I roar with fierce perseverance. Yeah, this that blow through force, go through course. Built in the struggle like a primal source. Every rep I take hits with brute force. I move like a storm on a lightning course. Feel the burner, don't run. Feel the way you don't shun. Endurance grows when the fear comes undone. Every breath is a battle, every step is a fight. You move in the shadows, you explode in the light. Explosive endurance. Let ignite. Prepare for the drop. I don't fold in pain, I double my pace. Turn struggle into strength, chase after the chase. I don't fear pressure, I embrace everything that makes me stronger in this place. Explosive endurance is my secret grind. A mindset forged in the toughest bind. While others slow down, I stay aligned. Rising like a rocket with a fierce design. I flip exhaustion like I flip the script. Turn weakness off like a power switch. Push harder even when the gears get stiff. My will goes loud like a bass heavy lift. I train through storms, sweat like rain. Push through fatigue like it's part of the game. Every drop of work rewires my brain. I grow through effort, grow through pain. People watch close trying to figure me out. Wonder how I rise without fear or doubt. The secret is simple, I go all out. Stand tall, move loud, never back out. Explosive endurance, not luck, not chance. It's long nights grind until your heartbeat chants. It's discipline, marching like militant dance. It's power you earn with relentless stand. It's that explosive endurance, power in my chest, no interference. Push so hard, the walls feel clearance. I rise, I roar with fierce perseverance. Yeah, this that blow through force, go through course. Built in the struggle like a primal source. Every rep I take hits with brute force. I move like a storm on a lightning course.
I stand here stronger than ever before. Every win I earn, every grind I bore. My endurance blasts open every locked door. I go beyond limits, I ask for more. Explosive energy ripping through my. Explosive energy ripping through my.
Yeah. Breathing deep. Lock your focus. Feel the weight. Feel the heat. This is the grind you own. This is the limit you destroy. This is full force fitness. Let's turn the power on. I walk in the gym like the floor's my arena. Every step sharp, every thought get meaner. I tighten my gloves, mindset get cleaner. Pressure in my chest like a full-blown steamer. Warm up light, but the fire goes wild. Heartbeat kicking like a runaway child. I've been broke down, cracked, exiled. Now I rise stronger, rough and stout. Full force mode when I grip that weight. Push so hard till my arms vibrate. I don't chase easy, I elevate. I build my strength, I dominate. This ain't for show, this is raw ambition. Every single rep is a sharp incision. Cutting out weakness with heavy precision. Carving my grind with pure decision. I don't fall when attention creeps. I push past walls while the whole room sleeps. Every tear I shed, every sweat that seeps builds the kind of power nobody keeps. Full force fitness, that's a mindset tattooed in my bones. A system I built, no borrowed zones. I rise from struggle like a cyclone. Power I made, power I own. This that full force fitness. Pushing so hard, I break off limits. Mind locked in, no fear, no timid. Every hit I take turns into image. Yeah, this that full force grind, full force mind. Built from the fire, carved from the grind. I run through walls like the redesign. Strength so loud, the world rewind. I don't train halfway, I train all in. Turn every struggle into next day win. Pain tries creeping like a snake on skin. I stomp it out, let the real begin. I'm powered by will, not powered by luck. Never got lifted, I lifted myself up. I trained through the storms when the world got stuck. Turned every setback into hardcore buck. Full force mode when I hit the rack. Mind so sharp it could cut an attack. I don't let excuses crawl on my back. I'm the type who flips pain into a comeback. My stamina long like an endless road. My endurance strong like a heavy load. When the fire inside me limits. Mind locked in, no fear, no timid. Every hit I take turns into image. Yeah, this that full force grind, full force mind. Built from the fire, carved from the grind. I run through walls like the redesign. Strength so loud, the world rewind.
Feel the weight, don't you run. Feel the burn, let it stun. Full force grows when fear gets undone. Full force rises when work gets spun.
This is the grind you sharpen alone. This is the pain that becomes your throne. Full force fitness, built in your zone. Get ready, here comes the detonation. I push through the sets like a freight train burst. Fuel in my veins makes the rest disperse. When the weight gets heavy, I go reverse. Turn weakness around till it rides in a hearse. Full force fitness ain't a style or brand. It's blood in a fight, sweat in the sand. It's waking up early with no excuse planned. It's holding your ground when life demands. I don't need comfort, comfort is slow. Comfort don't hit where the warriors go. I train with a force that continues to grow. Volcano inside with a molten glow. My lungs burn hard, but I breathe in steel. My arms shake wild, but I do not kneel. This grind ain't fantasy, this grind is real. It's every bruise turned into ideal. I break old habits like they're chalk on a board. Every new day keeps my strength restored. My hustle's a weapon I never ignored. Full force mode, self-made hardcore. I flip exhaustion like a page too thin. Flip mindset higher, flip discipline in. Every punch I throw puts pressure to spin. Every victory earned from the war within. No easy lane, I sprint uphill. No soft grind, I work with will. No slow pace, I rise until full force fitness becomes my skill. It's that full force fitness. Pushing so hard, I break off limits. Mind locked in, no fear, no timid. Every hit I take turns into image. Yeah, this that full force grind. Full force mind, built from the vine. Carved from the grind, I run through walls like a redesign. Strength so loud, the world rewinds. I stand here now with a chest of pride. Built from the nights I refuse to hide. All the tough times walk by my side.